Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. Alongside Grant Hill and Steve Smith, Allie LaForce, our reporter, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie, take it away.
Well, guys, Zion Williamson can be downright scary when he's getting downhill. Pacers coach Rick Carlisle said, quote, "You have to have a lot of courage to stand in there because he's coming at you fast, creating collisions. This is a Shaquille O'Neal type of force of nature with a point guard skill set." B.A.?
Oh, that's well put. Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
A look at the starting group for the Pelicans. Jones and Ingram run the wings. Zion and Valanciunas playing up front. And it's McCollum at point guard. And for the Nets, Johnson is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. It'll be the Nets off the tip. Pass to Finney-Smith. Now here's Bridges. And here's Johnson. Dinwiddie outside. Clock at 6. 4-3. Knocks down the triple.
The first good move in a long chess match between these coaching staffs.
Strategy is going to be a big part of the outcome tonight. We'll see which team dictates the style of play.
Now here's Valanciunas. Doing some damage on the offensive end. Putting up a little over 14 points a game. And they get it back. Williamson with the bucket. Dinwiddie with it. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Back to Dinwiddie. Bridges against Jones. Pass to Claxton. Over Valanciunas. Pelicans cleared away. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
It was just a challenging game for them. They executed well, but just not well enough to put themselves over the top.
I think they had some key takeaways from that one. Things they did well and things they can improve upon.
Now here's Jones. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
You know, back in college in 2020, Herb Jones broke his left wrist. Less than 2 weeks after surgery, Jones was back on the floor.
And Herbert Jones, what a tough customer, playing with a huge cast on that wrist.
You know, B.A., how hard that is. He played with just one hand at the end of that 2020 season in school. Herb Jones is a fighter. Despite being a second-round pick, he made an immediate impact in this league.
And he makes the first. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses.
The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves trying to put together a championship caliber team.
Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Jonas Valanciunas.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Are those big decisions by the Nets front office difficult to deal with as players?
You know, some guys can ignore the politics, but I'm sure others do have questions at the end of the day, though. These guys just want a ball. And ultimately, I think they just roll with the punches.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. Smitty, the challenges of being a small market team are very real for the Pelicans.
You know, it's tough to attract big-name talent or get stars willing to invest in your franchise. B.A., but the Pelicans are doing what they can to overcome it.
Bridges hits them both.
And think about this. In an era of load management, Mikal Bridges is a rarity. He has never missed a game in college or the NBA.
Now here's Williamson. He's currently averaging 26 points a game, a consistent threat. Lets it go. And that one's long. And if you talk to Bridges, Grant, he really credits his mom for his determination on and off the court.
You know, B.A., it's a terrific story. Now, she actually made the NBA before Mikal did. She joined the 76ers organization in 2015, 3 years before Mikal was drafted.
Now here's Johnson. 11 points for him last game against Philadelphia.
Relentless on the glass. Boards are largely about how much you want it.
Here's Jones. Pass to Williamson. The jump hook. That one's wide left. The Nets with the lead. Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, B.A., you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it.
Now here's McCollum. 14 points his last outing. Jones finds McCollum. And again, New Orleans, no good.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Valanciunas against Johnson. It's not going to go for him. Nice D from Valanciunas. Outside Jones. Pass to Valanciunas. Johnson with the defensive effort.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Bridges down low, defended by Jones. Dinwiddie against McCollum.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
On the wing, Jones. He's guarded by Bridges. Jones, the pass to Williamson. Oh, they need this! It's stolen by Johnson. 51 seconds left in the first quarter.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Ingram, the pass to McCollum. Back to Ingram. "17-foot shot on the way. He can't get that one to fall. And Brooklyn going the other way now. They're coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Yeah, they found buckets very hard to come by, and you could tell it frustrated them to no end.
Bad shot selection can put you in a hole, which can make you desperate, which can lead to even more bad shots.
Jones against Bridges. Jones misses. From deep three-point range. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be back in a moment.
Here to put on a show,
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Nets, what do you think, guys?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
We've got Ben Simmons. Royce O'Neal is out there with Joe Harris. Then there's Seth Curry, and it's Thomas in at the shooting guard position. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Here's Daniels. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Using his speed advantage to create the separation he needs for the shot.
Going all in. That was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Left side, Simmons.
With a tantalizing combination of size and skill, Ben Simmons has to be a headache to guard.
First team foul. At the line, shooting for Brooklyn, Ben Simmons. And at the line, shooting 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Simmons.
The Pelicans were pretty impressive last season, managing to successfully battle their way into the playoffs through a tough play-in tournament.
He does not get the second one. You know, in that play-in, the Pelicans faced some serious competition, Smitty.
BA, they defeated the Spurs and the Clippers, which was no easy task, but the Pelicans were ready for the challenge and ended up securing a playoff berth.
Nance can't get it to go. Here's Harris. Pelicans cleared away. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. That's tipped. Oh, stolen by Harris. In transition, here they come. Pass to Thomas.
Pelicans foul.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Richardson's checked in.
Pelicans substitution. Josh Richardson.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Here's Thomas. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Josh Richardson.
At the line. Thomas. At the line, 2 times.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Outside Richardson. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. And he's going for the lob. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
The Nets with the lead. Here's Simmons. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game.
Najee Marshall. First personal foul. 4th team foul.
Here's Thomas. Back to Curry. Pass to Harris. Fires the 3. And no good. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Alvarado. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. 5 on the clock. O'Neal pulls it in. Outside Simmons. Takes it inside. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Big man rolling through. Give Simmons a lane to the rim, and he'll make you pay.
New Orleans calls timeout. And we're at the point of the season where we really start seeing teams dial in for the playoff push, Grant.
Oh, such an exciting time, B.A. And for some teams, the playoffs start now. We've got bubble teams in both conferences battling for positioning, and every game has playoff implications.
Here to put on a show, your Brooklyn Nets. Time to make some noise for your Brooklyn Nets. Turn it up, Nets fans, for your Brooklyn Nets.
A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Claxton, he's checked in for Simmons. Finney-Smith comes in for O'Neal. Bridges, he's checked in for Harris. And it's Dinwiddie in for Curry. And the Pelicans will go for a different look here. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Nance. Zion Williamson comes in for Murphy. Ingram's checked in for Marshall. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Alvarado. The Pelicans trail. Williamson inside. He's marked by Finney-Smith.
The explosiveness gets Zion through the contact. Defender didn't stand a chance. Only a few guys in the league are going to give you more double-doubles than Jonas Valanciunas. And as his career goes on, he only gets more of them.
Outside Richardson. 1:16 left in the first half. Williamson finds Richardson. Offensive board. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Second personal foul.
Power and control from Zion. He's able to find a shot despite the foul.
Zion Williamson.
Smitty, and in terms of numbers, Valanciunas has been good for a double-double in about 2 out of every 3 games the past few years.
You know, B.A., it speaks to his commitment to being an all-around force, not just a low-post scoring machine.
That's good from Williamson.
And few players are as electric as Zion. The speed and power he plays with, something you see once every few decades.
Johnson, he's checked in for Thomas. Jones, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Williamson hits them both. And the blend of speed and power, as you said, Grant, Zion is unmatched.
He's a rhino with a jetpack. And on defense, when you see him coming in the open floor, you don't want to get in his way. The explosiveness in the paint is really what makes him so efficient.
Now here's Bridges. 17 points for him last game against Philadelphia. There's 48 seconds left in the first half of this one. Williamson misses. Brooklyn's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Johnson against Ingram. Outside Finney-Smith. Back to Johnson. Plenty of space. Nets keep it alive. Outside Finney-Smith. Here's Dinwiddie. That shot off. Nice D from Valanciunas. Johnson against Ingram. Valanciunas passes to McCollum. Shoots over Dinwiddie. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. Nets out in front, up by 6. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. It's Brooklyn out in front at the half. They have a 6-point lead. Kenny, what was your impression?
They were simply the better team on the offensive end. Every time the defense made an adjustment, they would make an adjustment on offense. Winning that little cat and mouse game, they'll be difficult to beat.
Shaq, how do you think New Orleans played?
With how they're shooting, it's a miracle they're still in this game. There's still a whole half left to play. We need to stop wasting shots and get serious about finding quality looks.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side, my brother.
Here to put on a show.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Zion Williamson. What a contribution.
And he was a beast on the offensive glass in that first half. How can they slow him down?
Basketball 101. You've got to put a body on him. Unfortunately, that's a fundamental that's gone by the wayside.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Second half underway. Here's who Willie Green's got on the floor. In it forward, it's Ingram and Williamson. McCollum and Jones, the tandem in the backcourt. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5 spot. Now here's McCollum. And C.J. McCollum getting more on-ball action after his move away from Portland, Grant.
And McCollum has showed that's where he's best. Great at breaking down defenders and setting up others. He looks very natural as the primary playmaker.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for McCollum.
And B.A., when you think of C.J. McCollum, not only a superb scorer, but an intelligent and clever passer, too.
And McCollum drops them both. And Smitty, McCollum has continued to add to his game over the years.
And what I like about it, we've seen the playmaking improve because he's one of the best combo guards we have in this game. An unpredictable player who just torches the defense.
Now here's Johnson. Looking for his first basket still in this one.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Williamson finds McCollum. New Orleans needs to hurry, late clock. And that one's good. Ingram.
How about the confidence from Brandon Ingram? Knows what it takes to knock that one down.
Pass to Finney-Smith. It's Bridges on the wing. And if you're just joining us, we played just over a minute here in the third. Can't get it to drop. Jones with some nice D. The Pelicans shooting a tough 22% from the field so far. McCollum outside. Pass to Valanciunas. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. The Nets with the lead. Bridges outside. Here's Claxton. Valanciunas covering. Knocked loose and stolen by Williamson. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
Dinwiddie against Valanciunas. Now here's Dinwiddie. Not a lot of room. From deep, Johnson. Pelicans cleared away. Valanciunas has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
They just don't have it right now. 0 for 4. Must have been one poor speech at halftime.
Here's Ingram. Pelicans keep it alive. Blocked. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Bridges passes to Johnson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal foul.
That's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Team foul.
So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Ben Simmons is checked in for Claxton. O'Neal comes in for Finney Smith. Thomas, he's checked in for Bridges. And it's Curry in for Dinwiddie. And he drops the first. And it's a completely new group for the Pelicans. And Johnson drops them both. For New Orleans, they've gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Pass to Johnson. There's a minute 47 left to play in the third. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Oh, and a fast break for the Pelicans. Finished off the break. And the Pelicans lead by 1.
Strong defense followed by some smart offense. That's just good fundamentals.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Whoa, a drive like that is the kind of play that can shift the entire outcome of a close game like this one.
Here's Thomas. Unloads. Alvarado with a rebound. Pass to Daniels. Here's Alvarado from downtown. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Here's O'Neal. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Johnson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Here's Alvarado. 2-point game. Pass to Marshall. Here's Daniels. Here's Alvarado. He's got 5. He buries it from 3.
I just love the ball movement.
Well, the Nets shooting a low 26% from the field. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. From deep, Johnson. Pelicans cleared away.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Here's Alvarado. Give him 8 points now. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for 1 more.
At the line for the Pelicans, Jose Alvarado. 1 time from the line.
One shot. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Pelicans ahead, up 8. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Nicholas Claxton out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Joe Harris. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line, Mikal stepping to the line with 2 shots.
And that one misses. Williamson's checked in for Richardson. And the second free throw is good. New Orleans has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. A moment here for an injury report.
Thanks. I got some news from Brooklyn's head athletic trainer, and the diagnosis is relatively mild. A bruised knee. Not great, but could be worse.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Always on top of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy. Even with the advancements in strength training, injuries continue to impact the game.
And we're seeing that across all sports. Guys are just getting bigger, faster. The human body can take only so much.
Here's Dinwiddie. After the Pelicans picking up a basket a moment ago, 3 on the clock. From about 16, the shot that time not on target. And New Orleans will come the other way. Outside Ingram. We've played just over a minute here in the fourth. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Bridges with it, guarded by Valanciunas. Here's Claxton, pass to Simmons. Dinwiddie outside, and he lobs it up top. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dinwiddie.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
And the Nets making a change here. Finney Smith's checked in, and the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Here's Jones, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
They are making it rain from the three-point land right now. And the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
They've also been striking from mid-range with great consistency tonight. They just owned that part of the floor in this one.
No good on that one. And he sinks the second. And the play-in tournament has been a success, but some debate about whether the stats should count towards postseason stats. Grant, it kind of falls in the abyss. How do you think we should reconcile it?
Well, B.A., first of all, it is the postseason. It's exciting. Everyone's watching. So much is on the line. This is high-pressure elimination games. And, yes, there have been some great performances that we've seen in the play-in tournament thus far. So I think these stats should be included in postseason numbers for players.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Bridges, who poked away, and stolen by Jones. Now the Pelicans in transition. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And you can already see it. In his career, Zion is going to spend a lot of time at the line. Back in 2021, Zion Williamson was on a serious hot streak. In 25 consecutive games, he dropped 25 or more points and did it on 50% shooting.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. Well, Zion, when he's on the floor, he has proven he is an efficient player. Others are envious of that.
They are, B.A. They're envious of his shot selection and his point total. He stays aggressive because he knows what his team needs from him. Physical play inside the paint all night long.
He hits the second from the line.
Man, Zion Williamson is different. A big man who possesses incredible explosiveness and power. You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Outside Ingram. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And he lobs it up. Deflects the pass. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Pass to Bridges. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Here's Dinwiddie. Over Ingram. And Ingram with the block.
With that 7'3" wingspan, Brandon Ingram is having no trouble.
Oh my goodness!
That is
cocked it
nasty.
back and fired it home.
Oh, indeed.
With the reputation of a highlight reel dunker, Zion's always ready to put on a show.
And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Inside. Outside Finney-Smith. Looking to end this cold spell. And it's laid in by Dinwiddie. And let's take another look at that exceptional drive, thanks to Mobile One.
Yeah, trying to close that gap. It's going to hinge on plays like this one, creating high percentage looks right inside.
Outside Jones. Ingram against Harris. Back to Jones. Goes back up. Valanciunas unable to get that one. And Brooklyn will go the other way with it. There's the triple. And it's Harris. That time on the assist by Dinwiddie. Harris has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. New Orleans calls timeout.
New Orleans.
They're on top by 8. 1:03 left in the fourth. let's present our New Balance player of the game, Zion Williamson.
Yeah, he attacked the block all game and has been rewarded for it. The fundamentals that he displayed are why he got whatever he wanted out there on the floor. Hey, let's face it, the defense had no answer for him.
Well, they are playoff bound with him rounding into form and playing some of his best basketball. They just got to continue to play together. We'll see if he's able to keep playing at this level. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Willie Green coaching his team during that last break. He spoke about their approach going forward. He believes that this is a mental battle. He told his players how we think about each possession will determine the outcome. Let's stay locked in.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And they go to the intentional foul.
Mikal Bridges. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
"35 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And so they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul. Shooting for New Orleans. C.J. McCollum. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Led the league in percentage from the line a few years ago. C.J. McCollum dialed in.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. Timeout called. Brooklyn. They're down by 8. 34 seconds left in the game. All right, guys, what do you think?
They're going to have to get up a quick shot and then foul immediately.
Here to put on a show, your Brooklyn Nets. Here to put on a show, your Brooklyn Nets. Now heading onto the floor, your Brooklyn Nets. Make some noise, everyone.
"34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Down low. And out of bounds. New Orleans will have it.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
Here's McCollum. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Excellent D there from Dinwiddie. And a comeback here looking very unlikely.
Absolutely everything would have to go their way at this point.
Ingram up top. And so it's New Orleans winning this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
Zion, this is a team with some outstanding young players with complementary skills. How do you see yourself fitting in?
I think I fit in very well. I think I'm a very versatile player. You can throw me out there with any group, and I'm going to put up, do something to contribute. And I think we're a very unselfish team, so that plays a big part to it.
And any group would be happy to have you. Thanks, Zion.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. So So for Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking everyone for watching tonight's game. So long, everybody.